Welcome everyone to the Tennis Masters Cup. Shanghai, China is the host city and country for this semi-final between Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal. It was a tough year for him because he had a big injury.
Thank you.
But in my opinion, he says Murray would have been here if he had not had that.
Murray's the best of all those guys except for Djokovic.
15 love.
Federer was shocked in his opening round robin match against Gonzalez, lost it 7-5 in the third, and bounced back to beat Davydenko and Roddick both in straights to end up winning his group. Federer served and volleyed quite a bit yesterday against Roddick. Now, granted, he already knew he was in the semis, so he said he could sort of freewheel it a little bit, but I think that serve will have served him well, sort of preparing for this match, looking to be aggressive, use his more of an attacking style against Nadal on this court.
Yep. A little slow start actually for Nadal, but he says, asked about his knees, he says everything perfect, no comments about the knees because it's perfect. So he's saying that his knees, although they're taped up, are not an issue. Federer holds. He's got one game in the first set of the semi-final of the Tennis Masters Cup. And here's Mary Jo. 1 to Federer. Rafa went down in a surprise to David Ferrer, but beat Gasquet 3 sets and Djokovic.
Thank you.
Ferrer-Nadal match was one of the 2 best matches of the week.
Very important for Nadal on this court to get some cheap points with the serve and not have to hit too many second serves. He can get away with that on a slower court. He can kick it up to Nadal's backhand pretty consistently. But that's one that he can serve like he's done the last couple of points, win some cheapies. That'll put a lot of pressure on Federer's serve. Normally it's Federer that's the guy winning the cheap points in this matchup on a quick court.
Spanish fans have already got one in the championship match tomorrow, best of 5 sets, by the way, in David Ferrer, and they're looking for an all-Spanish final, of course.
No.
15 love.
It's no feeling out process with these guys. They know exactly what they need to do and what their opponent is capable of. Incredible focus from both guys already.
long.
It's the respect that they show each other.
Good return down low. Nadal. It's a big cut at this up the line. Look at that stab volley. Gets so much on that ball. Unbelievable.
And the ace puts it away. 2-1. No breaks. First set. Nadal will serve. Come back to Shanghai. Xizhong Stadium there, seating some 15,000 with the retractable roof built specially for this Tennis Masters Cup. Semi-final now. On serve 1-2 first set. David Ferrer, Spain, is in the championship match tomorrow. Says he has a good relationship with Federer. Quote him, he's a very nice person and a great competitor. Good relationship with him. Really admire what he does, how he plays, how he behaves on and off the court. Role model for many people. He said, I always had a bit of a language barrier with him since my English isn't that good.
But that's gotten a lot better.
Yes.
His English.
Left. First service. Okay, 15.
Such clean hitting. There's that transition tennis. Beautifully struck return. Gets Nadal on his heels right away. And watch how quickly Federer steps into the court here. And boom. That is the lethal 1-2 punch of Federer there. Quick return and then immediately striking with the forehand off the not even a short ball, really just a mid-court ball. Federer looks to step around here and take this on a forehand return. It certainly is the kind of point Nadal wants to play. He can keep the rally going, get that height on his forehand, get the ball up on Federer.
Good. A mishit that lands in, no challenge, and game to Nadal 2 apiece. The two things that Federer has not done that he wants to do. As you take a look at the ATP race there, Federer in front by a pretty solid margin, and the three of them, Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic, way in front of the rest of the field. Two things that he wants to do is win the French championships and the Olympics. Nadal, on the other hand, says to win Wimbledon is one of my dreams. I also love the US Open. It'd be really something really special. He says, I'll try as hard as I can to do it. He's going to be 21.
Well, great return there from Nadal. He really took that pretty early, and he was able to flatten it out. And Federer's got to look for those quick strike points. The more Nadal can get into the rallies, the tougher it is for Federer. And that serve for Federer has been so good all year, and nowhere more than at Wimbledon this year in that final against Nadal did Federer's serve come through for him.
Getting an incredibly high percentage of first serves again tonight.
I think it was 84% against Roddick yesterday. Yeah.
And he's up there at 85
so far, yeah. 11 for 13. It's not exactly spinning it in either. Jeez.
Something that Rafa, by the way, talks about trying to improve is his own serve so that he can enjoy a few games like this from Federer. 3-2 on serve. Consistent as Roger has been at #1, so Nadal has been at #2. This is Federer's 4th stop at #1 in the world at the end of the year.
I think these guys have come out with their A game today, Cliff. 11 winners for Federer, 5 errors. And Nadal, 1 error of 3 winners.
No break points yet. And yeah, I would say A+.
Left. First service.
Talk a lot about Federer and Nadal and how they have dominated, and they have. There's no question about that. Statistics show that. The results show that. But you do have the feeling now that there are a few more guys that are creeping up to challenge these
Yes,
two.
definitely. Obviously, Djokovic, clearly the next guy in line, but I think you'll see Federer, maybe Andy Murray make a move next year. Nalbandian, who beat both these guys in the last two Masters events of the year in Paris and Madrid.
Ball 15.
Good aggressive move by Nadal there. Going after the forehand and quickly coming in behind it.
It's a great atmosphere here tonight, isn't it? The place is jammed. 15,000. Some Swiss fans, and in a separate section of the stadium, some Spanish. But in truth, these two transcend nationality now. They belong to the world.
There's really no need for Federer to make it that good. He had Nadal sprinting to the other corner, but he just tried to hit it a little too hard. We'll take a page out of the Federer playbook there. The inside-out forehand into Nadal's forehand.
He's going to challenge that serve. Nadal thinks it was wide. And he's right. Second serve.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Early thoughts, Mary Jo?
Well, first of all, the atmosphere is tremendous. I mean, you do get that electricity feel, the big buzz of the old days of Sampras, Agassi, and McEnroe and Borg. But from talking to Nadal in the past about when he plays Federer, he's always said to me, the key for me to stay close with him. If I can stay close with him, I know I can push him to his limits and I can win. He also always says that he goes for a little bit more, that he knows that he has to hit the ball a little bit harder and take some more chances and get to net. And I think already we are seeing very high quality. As for Roger, I think he still gets a little bit confused whether to play really aggressively or a little bit more cautiously. So he's trying to find that balance.
Boy. Break point. Sorry, Nadal's going for it here. Rips a backhand cross court for a clean winner earlier in the game, and then just unloads on the return. Uncle Tony says, yeah, this is the way we drew it up. First break point chance. That's a great point there.
Great point.
Good serve, excellent return. Federer backhand up the line, and he knew, believe me, he knew he had to play this approach very close to the line because Nadal was on the run to the forehand, and he is dangerous when he's going for that shot. Oh, yes. That is so clean right there. Watch the racket speed on the follow-through of this shot from Federer. I mean, that thing is just wicked. Yeah, he guessed, he anticipated that, didn't he?
You like to see tennis played about as well as it can be played? Stay right there.
.com for all your sports news.
Challenge, love 15. It is just so hard to get a free point from either one of these. Watch this again.
What a passing shot. Oh, look at that.
One unforced error in the match from Nadal.
There'll be a lot of pluses in this match. This is phenomenal stuff.
Look at the differential. Rafa mixes it up pretty well as well. You know, he comes in quite a bit, a lot more than you would think. Say that he came into the net at Wimbledon final this year more than
I think he did.
Roger?
He did, yeah. And that time he was forced to come in right there, and he did a good job because Federer sort of mistimed that return. Ended up being a pretty effective short return. There's Roger's girlfriend, Mirka, just behind him.
Sneaky close by Nadal.
And Nadal serving awfully well, too. I mean, obviously focusing in on Federer's serve because of his 6 aces. But Nadal has been rock solid on his own serve. He's only lost 4 points total.
Thank you. Left for service.
Even in the first set. David Ferrer is waiting for the winner of this match. He took out Andy Roddick easily 6-1, 6-3 earlier.
Oh, yes. Nadal has really come out with an aggressive mentality. He hits this forehand pass, and watch how he moves forward quickly. He knows he's going to have to play another one, but he steps up on the baseline. See right there, and he's way inside the baseline when he finishes, so that takes time away from Federer, who was looking to get back in position at net.
15 all.
Just love the way Nadal is going after the returns. I mean, if he could do this on a consistent basis, he doesn't always play this way. on a hard court. But here's the thing, he knows that he has to against Federer.
Players have started to attack Nadal on the forehand side. Keep a flat ball like that serve low to Nadal. It's very tough with the grip that he's got and as much topspin as he has off that side on a faster court to figure out how to get it back.
Federer has missed 3 first serves in the match. That was the 7th ace. What a volley.
Five, 4. Federer hasn't had a break point yet.
Now the pressure on Nadal. He's really had the better of the play as far as the rallies in this opening set, but 2 good solid points from Federer, and he's in a hole at love 30. Federer can strike oh so quickly. Missed it.
He missed it, and this is 3 step points coming up. He's going to challenge it.
No, that's one of those sort of throwaway challenges there. Late in the set, he's down love 30. Figures take a shot at it, but just missed.
Love 14. Nadal has 1 challenge remaining.
No break points until this moment. Now set points for Federer.
Players ready. Thank you. Please. Thank you. Wait, please.
Slides that one down the forehand side, and Federer breaks serve for the first time and has won the first set 6-4. Set 2, Tennis Masters Cup semi-final. Federer is waiting for the winner of this.
Play, and all of a sudden Federer just at the last second decides I'm going up the line, and he goes for it, but it's still a percentage shot for him because he's got so much spin on the ball and control, and Nadal was left flat-footed. Strategic genius from Federer.
Ends him the first set.
15 long.
So, MJ, what's your thoughts after the first set?
Well, it's interesting, Cliff, because right before that last game at 5-4, the chair, Carlos Bernardes, told Nadal he had to speed it up, that he was taking too much time, and that really bothered him. He was really annoyed with the warning, and he kept looking over at the ATP supervisors that are here sitting next to me, and even at that last change of events after the set, he kept talking to Carlos Bernardes repeatedly, so that threw him off a little bit.
Interesting you say that, Mary Jo, because he was asked about that by the press earlier this week. They said, you know, what the deal with
well, he got
taking so
warned.
much
He got
time.
warned earlier in the tournament during one of his matches. He got a warning.
But his response was, it doesn't bother me. We've got an umpire in the chair there. It's his job. If I'm taking too long, he's got to sanction me.
Yeah, he's been warned a bunch of times, and normally it doesn't bother him. So that does surprise me. But that's exactly, by the way, what the umpire is supposed to do, is sort of give you what they call a light warning. It's not an official warning on the changeover, and say, hey, listen, you know, you're taking a little too much time, or you're getting real close. They call that a soft warning. First ball that's really flied from Nadal. You better be real careful here, because he lets Federer get out to a quick lead. There's Emilio Sanchez, the Davis Cup captain for Spain. This thing could get away from him in a hurry. Basically, the way Federer has been serving. 88%. Hello for the match. Oh, that is sick. Are you kidding me? This ball has so much action on it, pulling away from Federer, and look at how he gets to it and carves it cross court. He's sensed Nadal coming in. Bring out the Ginsu there.
Pressure's on Nadal. He tried a couple of times to get that thing deep into the Federer forehand, but Roger is so quick, he gets to it, and he's not that far behind the baseline. But he himself, Rafa, is vulnerable to that shot.
Well, you know what? Federer is doing a great job today, Cliff, of stepping in on his backhand. He's not going to the slice much at all. He's mixed it in a few times, but he's really looking to step up and be aggressive with the backhand, and that's giving Nadal problems.
breaks. His first opportunity, second set, and you sort of alluded to it, Patrick. The wheels could come off in a hurry. There are a couple of reasons. One is the mistakes from Nadal, but the other thing is you give Federer, you know, he's a really good front runner.
Yeah.
In fact, Mary Jo was saying that earlier.
I mean, it was 4-all about 10 minutes ago,
Yeah.
Cliff, and Nadal that actually had the better of the play. And now you're Nadal, you look up, and all of a sudden you're down a set and 2-love.
15 love.
It's just a little bit like playing, you know, the New England Patriots this year. You're sort of at 10-7 or something, and then you look up, and 5 minutes later you're down 3 touchdowns. A lot of weapons. So smart, too. So smart there from Federer to keep Nadal guessing and he's got him rattled now. So you mix in a little second serve and volley. And the vice is tightening on Nadal. Oh.
Serve has just been staggeringly efficient. 86%. Set 3-love for Federer. Nadal to serve, and we come back to Shanghai.
Boy, I mean, another brilliant backhand return there. He is seeing the ball so well. There's a return, gets Nadal off court a little bit, and then there it is. The lethal mid-court forehand for another winner. 7 forehand winners for Federer.
Very opportunistic game, this Federer. He can smell when he needs to come in. It's uncanny, his feel for the opportunities. He missed that volley. But strategically, he's the best.
Okay.
Nadal, the first player to finish number 2 for 3 consecutive years in the history of the ATP rankings. 6 titles, 9 finals this year, 3rd straight Roland Garros crown, 3 Masters events, 1 hardcourt event at Indian Wells, the other 2 were clay, Monte Carlo and Rome. This could do it for Federer. He's got a break point for 4-zip.
Thank you.
That's his first double fault. And on a break point to give Federer 4 love.
It's just relentless pressure from Federer. And Nadal is really falling apart in this second set. Really was playing so well up until 4-all in the first set. Got away with a short return there.
That's 9 aces, Patrick, against a guy who is a great serve returner and who is quick.
His serving day has just been unreal. I mean, Cliff, he's serving at 85% for the match for a serve. I mean, he's going for aces. It's not like he's spinning it in.
30-15. Yeah, he knew where that one was going.
Gosh, that's just abusive.
It was showtime.
Look at this spin that he puts on this thing. Are you crazy? That thing's still spinning in the ball kid's hand.
What is the time on this match say, P-Mac?
52 minutes.
6-4, 5 love. Nadal will try to get on the board when we come back here to Shanghai. Six, 4, and 5 love. This is the worst as from a quicker scrutiny of their head-to-head. The worst beating that Nadal has suffered against Federer.
This is the greatness of both these guys, too. After that point, Federer was sort of practicing that shot that he missed. He was upset he missed a shot, and Nadal was pumping his fist. And therein lies part of the genius of both these two champions. The Federer pursuit of perfection and the Nadal intensity. And fight no matter what the score is.
He will continue to pursue Roger Federer. That said, Patrick, this doesn't bode well for the start of next year, in his mind anyway. For Nadal, I don't think. Now, you lose a close match, that's one thing, but if you just get stomped on. Point for Nadal to get on the board, at least in the second set. 5-1 to Federer.
Federer leads by 5 games to 1.
There's our little buddy who's been here all week. He's just been pumped up all week. He's been entertaining us all week.
I could take him home. He's great.
15 love.
Ace number 10.
Federer has been the champion 3 times at the year-ending event. 03. Took out Andre Agassi in the final. I was in Houston. Beat Hewitt in the final the next year. And Blake in the final last year.
Terrific stretch volley from Federer, and Nadal takes it right off the bounce for the pass. Hooks it in, while the topspin brings it down. What a performance.
Match point for Federer.
Thank you.
A little bit of an anticlimax, Patrick.
Oh, definitely. But I mean, what a